So this is historic Dunster, with its cobbles, which I shall show you in a minute. There was a news story, I think, late last year about these cobbles, because if you look, they're fairly uneven, and the story said that they were going to have to pave them, which would have basically destroyed the place. It's kind of ridiculous. That'd be like the mayor of New York saying, right, the Empire State Building, people are getting vertigo up it, so we're going to have to knock it down. I mean, this is a quintessential piece of Dunster's history. The locals claimed ignorance and said they don't know who the cobbles belong to, but I think they do, and it's just their way of sticking the fingers up to the people who want to pave it over. Here's an idea: if you're going to come into Dunster, wear sensible shoes. Then you won't fall over on your high heels and break a wrist. That's my Dunster top tip there. I'm now in the famous yarn market at Dunster here, and look, can you see that hole there? That hole was done by a cannonball during the Civil War. The castle was actually besieged during that point. Now I'm leaving the yarn market and heading towards the castle. Now for the walk up to Dunster Castle. I'm actually a member of the National Trust, look, so I can go in any time I want. This is actually my second time. In a moment I might actually change the way that I look, just a little bit. I'll be the judge of that. Let's go in here then. It's a bit dark and cramped. No ghosts.
So when you get home, they're on your camera.
Let's go in here then. Ghosts.
We're not ghosts.
Good. I distinctly remember it being darker in here last year. I am neither scared nor impressed. Didn't give him permission to film in the National Trust property. I think this is a national first.
The National Trust can be a funny organisation. Before now I have tried to take photos in some properties and they wouldn't let me. I understand that they don't want flashes, but with a high performance camera like this one, all you need is a high exposure. I asked her in one property once, and this woman didn't quite seem to know why I couldn't take photos. I did get particularly confused when she mentioned something about copyright. I'm fairly certain you can't copyright a several hundred-year-old building.
Let's have a look around, shall we? Welcome to Dunster Castle. The fireplaces are particularly nice. It's a little noise. I hope you can hear me. There's a piano. The property boasts particularly good views. There's one of them. People are being unusually noisy. It should be like a library. People should be whispering. It's very nice. A very nice carving on the staircase here. A very quiet bedroom here. A very fine four-poster bed. These hangings are actually made out of leather, actually. So I don't think it was all one cow. People from the past are weird. That's a man with a fish in his mouth. I'm not sure what they're doing. At the entrance said I looked French. Do I look French? I do not know. You're wondering why I've gone a little green? That's because there's a billiard table here. I don't know how to play. Focus. An odd little nook of a room here. With shelves. That's about it, really. I thought that was a ghost then. Going to a nice conservatory. The final room of Dunster Castle. Look. Uh-oh, I think it's raining heavier now. Open the door and step out into the rain. Yeah, I am now, more or less, standing on the site of the Motten Bailey, which was built here shortly after 1066. So, the oldest part of the castle, now just a garden, look. The weather has changed extremely quickly, I think. I mean, it'll be raining in a moment, trust me. I mean, look at that. That is rain weather. My hat dripping yet. Now that the rain has passed over, sort of, I can show you a little bit around the grounds of Dunster Castle. Well, that's a good start. I'm back at the castle. I'm getting there. Yes, the giant Sequoia, not in Sequoia National Park, but in Exmoor National Park, here at Dunster Castle. Quite interesting fact about the giant Sequoia. Largest tree has the smallest seeds. The tallest tree in England is actually on the Dunster estate. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it to appear in the film, so maybe another time. Okay, I'm not going mad. There is a face in that tree. Eye, nose, mouth. It's a sleeping wizard. If you asked a small child to design a castle, here I am at the Galax Bridge, which is a packhorse bridge in Dunster. It's quite a nice little spot. This is the River Avon, the same river that comes out of that pipe I showed you on the beach. I think I am in need of some refreshment. Sitting alone in a restaurant is always a little weird, but well, look at that! It's a mocha and a ham baguette. I think after this I'm gonna go up Conacher Hill. And then you do get to that weird moment when you are actually sitting alone in a restaurant. Fancy that. And now I've made it to Conacher Tower. Its purpose? Well, there isn't one, because it's a folly. It might look like a medieval ode to history. Despite its prominent location and impressive size, Conacher Tower is not part of a military defence, nor is it an historic lighthouse. It is in fact a decorative folly, and is part of the carefully designed landscape which also included the creation of the Dunster Deer Park and the bridges, arches and waterfalls of Dunster Mill. See? Just read that out. Not cheating. There is the castle from the tower, see? I'm in the Priory of St George in Dunster. It's a nice church. And there's a guy doing a concert here, so let's listen.
Du mich lieb hast, Kindchen, schenk ich dir die Blumen all. Und vor deinem Fenster soll klingen das Lied der Nachtigall. Die Rosa, die Lilie, die Taube, die Sonne, die liebt ist als alle in Liebeswonne. Ich lieb sie nicht mehr, ich liebe alleine die Kleine, die Reine, die Feine, die Eile. Sie selber alle Liebe wonne, nicht Rosa und Lilie und Taube und Sonne. Ich liebe alleine die Kleine, die Feine, die Reine, die Eile, die Eile.
So, at this point I have a bit of a confession. This might actually look like my first day, but it is in fact my last, and in fact this is the last scene I'm shooting. But for you it's all to come. The waves, the impressions, the cliffs, the impressive views, that's all to come. So as I indulge in a Styles honeycomb ice cream, all I have to do now is check the gate. Yep, that's locked.